Alright, so this is what it looks like filming with my kit lens. Take your quality from looking like that to looking like this. It makes a whole lot of difference. Alright, so hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my tips and tricks when it comes to filming with your kit lens. So if you are starting off your YouTube channel and maybe you have this kit lens laying around your studio, your filming area, I'm going to be showing you ways and also sharing with you some tips and tricks you can apply to maximize your kit lens. That way you get the best possible quality looking video just like this. And I'm filming with the Sigma 30mm focal lens, by the way, which is a bit more pricey. But if you have this laying around your studio, your filming area, I'm going to be showing you how you can get this exact looking quality using this baby right here. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then let's start. Alright, so let's get started. So this is the Canon kit lens, and this is what the kit lens looks like. This is the 18 to 55mm lens. Now what I love about this lens is that it's a zoom lens, so you can use it to vlog, you can use it to, have like a sit down, create like a sit down tutorial using it. You can zoom in and out to get like a more detailed or more like an environmental scene going on. It's very lightweight. You can easily carry this around with you. I love that it's also affordable. It's good for a beginner. If you're starting off, it's amazing for a beginner. However, most beginners struggle with this because it's kind of hard to get the right and the perfect settings, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that now. Now the problem with this lens is that it doesn't let in a lot of light. In summary, that's just a problem. So a way to defeat that is to add more light to your current filming space, or film in front of your window like sunlight, or you can adjust the settings manually on your camera. I'm going to be showing you both ways. I'm going to be showing you my current lighting setup and how to make it work using this lens. Alright, so I'm just going to pop this on my camera, and I'm not going to change anything yet, just so you can see what I was talking about with this lens. Because it doesn't allow so much light in, it will look a little bit darker and harder to work with. So let me just hit the record button on here so we can get started. Okay guys, so I don't know if you guys can see the lighting situation I was talking about with this lens. Because the aperture is not as low as possible, it doesn't let in a lot of light, so that way it looks really dark. But there's a way to go around. Let me just show you guys what my current lighting setup looks like. I'm going to be using my phone to do that so we can see what we are working with and be able to manipulate our camera settings. This is what my lighting situation looks like. I have like 5 lights in front of me. I'm feeding myself with as much light as I possibly can, but this is my current lighting situation. I don't know what you guys have going on, but the best lighting that you can possibly use would be your window. I don't have that luxury here. I also have another light pad at the back of me. Let me just show you guys. I have another light. It's like my backlight, but this one doesn't get to me. So yeah, this is what I'm currently filming with. Now, if you have the luxury of adding more lighting to your studio or wherever you're filming, maybe sunlight, that would be the best and the most affordable, then do that, because what this lens lacks is light. But this is basically the same settings I had on my other lens, which is a Sigma lens. This lens is so gorgeous. It is so beautiful, this lens, because this lens lets in so much light. It's crazy. So yeah, if you have the kit lens, I'm going to be showing you ways that you can make this work. The easiest way would be to play around with the settings, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that, the best way to do that. So coming over to my settings area right here, to see the aperture is at 4, right? Usually with the other lens that I have, it goes down to 1.4, right? But this is 4, so that's why it's really dark. The higher it goes, the darker it becomes. Can we see? Can we see? Can we see? So now the lowest now it's at 4.0, so we're going to leave it there. So I'm going to look at my filming frame rates. I'm currently filming within, I think, about 30 frames per second. So usually with your shutter speed, you want to double that. So I'm going to increase this area. This is what the shutter speed is. You want to double that. So 30 plus 30 is 60. So double of your frame rates is that. So 60. So now I don't know if you guys can see, like it's getting brighter, but it's not as bright as possible. So a way to know if your shot is properly balanced is just by clicking on your subject, which is me, but in this case I'm going to click on myself right now, and we can see this bar right here. This button or this line should be at the center. That way you know that it is evenly lit. It is not too dark or too bright. Now because it is on the left side, it means it's at minus, so it means that it is underexposed. It is too dark. We're going to see how we can get this bar right here to the center of the dial. So a way to go about that is by increasing the ISO. Now with the ISO, I would never recommend going beyond 800, sometimes even 400. So let's just start with 800. I know it's going to be overexposed, but this is it. Now, depending on what your lighting situation is, you might have to get to 800, but never exceed 800. Stop at 800, worst case scenario. So now, obviously this is too bright. It is too overexposed. If I was to click on myself, I can instantly see that this is +2. It means that it's overexposed. But now that we can see how bright it is, I'm going to go back to 100. Because you want to make sure that you are starting off with the lowest ISO as possible, usually 100 to get the best quality looking video. But since 100 is not working for me, I'm going to increase it to 200. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so 200 works. This is what my setup looks like now at 200. Alright, so this is what we are currently looking like using just the kit lens and my lighting situation. Guys, my ISO is at 200, and that for me is amazing. It means that my lighting is also amazing. So the more light you have, the less you would have to work around with your ISO and stressing out your camera and all of that. So my advice for you, if you're shooting with the kit lens, is to get as much light as possible. Invest in your lighting, whether you're using the kit lens or you're using a more expensive lens. You still need to invest in lighting. Lighting is something that I'm obsessed with, and it would take your quality from looking like that to looking like this. It makes a whole lot of difference, and getting a perfectly evenly lit filming setup is literally everything. So yeah, I'll be talking about lighting in my other subsequent videos. In case you guys are interested, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. I'm going to be breaking down to you guys my lighting setup, how to get the ideal setup using your budget, how to get the best lighting using whatever budget you have, and I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my tips and tricks with lighting, because I love lighting, and my hacks as well. But yeah, this is what my filming setup looks like now that I'm using my kit lens. Because I'm a distance away from my background, I'm having like a sort of like a blurry background, and it's kind of working for me. So I think if you're someone who is just using your kit lens, my advice would be to invest in your lighting, play around with the settings, and see how you can stay kind of a bit further away from the background to get like a blurry background. Or if you're using a backdrop, then that should work as well. Now the thing I like about the kit lens, again, because I mentioned this, is that it can zoom in. So if you're creating like a beauty tutorial, you can definitely zoom into like a 55mm. Let me just do that right now, so you guys can get like an up close view of what my face looks like. My background will look a lot more blurry than it was looking before, but now my face is looking really dark because of my aperture. My aperture is moving, it's getting darker. So another thing we can do is to increase the ISO. Yeah, so now we are at 400. Let me tap on myself. Okay, it's okay. One dial is okay for me. So this is what we are currently looking like. So for me, this would be an amazing setup for a beauty tutorial, and it still looks flawless. You can see all the details, doesn't look so dark. So yeah, play around with your settings, try and play around with your lighting as well. Move towards your window, add more lighting if you can, add more softboxes, ring lights, LED panels. I would highly recommend, because they are so like lightweight, but they are so powerful. Like the light that comes out of LED lights are amazing. So invest in LED lights. I would highly recommend it. But this is what my setup is looking like using my kit lens. This is what I'm looking like right now. The background is blurry. Can we see that? And the details are showing. If I'm to show my products, for instance, it's going to show because it's such an amazing lens. It focuses quickly. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, let me know down in the comment section. Let me know what else you guys would like me to talk about. If you would like me to recommend some lenses to get started with, some beginner budget lenses to get started with as well. Also camera settings as well. Just let me know what you would like for me to talk about in my subsequent video. I'll be more than happy to do all that. Till then, stay fabulous, stay blessed. Let me know down in the comment section what you learned from this and if this video was helpful. And also, if you are filming with a kit lens, let me know down in the comment section what other lenses you would like me to try out, and I'll be more than happy to do that as well. So before you leave, make sure you stay fabulous and stay blessed. Bye guys.